believe you are real.
Yeah. How's it going? And welcome back to No Man's Sky. So right now, I'm going to a space station so I can unravel the mysteries of the Atlas. Hello there, sir. Hello. Null wished for me to visit the Vy'keen and learn what I could of the Atlas, of the creator of these universes, the Sentinels, the hunters of anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act a while ago. I want to know what was done. Grah, the travelers must be aided. The travelers must prevail. Prevail in what? They repeat their words as if they've not heard me. Let's talk about the Atlas. Grah, do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship liar Atlas. Let's ask about, I know what he means, but why is it a liar? Any being that claims to be a god is not one, interloper. Progenitor Herc knew this well. Battle brother Nal did not. They died for a false dream. The Vy'keen tells me of their history. The wars with the Gek and the Korvax slaves and tyrannous empires. The Vy'keen suggests that if Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave. I noticed something in the Vy'keen's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They seem familiar. That is true. I want to know. What's the deal with 16? Grah. What? Interloper, what face are? The Vy'keen is visibly pained by mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they've seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. It wants me to go here. There's only one planet. Ah, god damn it. There's not a lot of conflict, except for what's going on right fucking now. Leave the space whale alone. I said leave the damn whale alone. This is all that's left of that man's ship. It's a static image of fire that's actually a fucking JPEG. Jesus Christ, whoever just did that is disgusting. Get your fucking mouth away from your microphone, you sick fuck. Battle analysis projection. Destruction without aid of traveler. Korvax gives thanks. Oh, so he was really fucked. Another small nod indicates a stash of useful supplies. Payment for assisting them. Thanks, dude. Is that Artemis? Oh, hey! I had a dream last night. You were in it. What was the dream about? I dreamt I finally met you in Apollo, and that we flew together through the skies, and then I wasn't alone. I found parts on this fabrication plant. Did you leave them there for me? Did you feel sorry for me? It doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm going to build a ship. You gave me a whole solar system. I'm gonna see what's out there. Artemis leaves. I don't know if I did the right thing, telling them about the simulation, but for now my path is clear. I must seek out the Korvax and continue my quest for knowledge. That's great. I thought Artemis was never going to speak to me again, honestly. It looks like Artemis is going to explore her solar system and find out what there is to see. I asked the Korvax for an audience, telling them that I come in search of knowledge. I need to know more about the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the history of this universe. Yet something is wrong with the life form. They do not speak, not at first. As I come closer, nanite clusters emerge from their masks, spilling out into their outstretched hands. I don't think I'm supposed to take them. Korvax remains motionless, as if to offer me them. Oh, okay, sure. Thank you. It grabs at me in the moment of contact. Nanite clusters touch my hands, they invade me, tunneling inside my body, through my exosuit, through my mind and my soul. Even as I stand in space, my mind travels across the cosmos. I see life as the Korvax see it, a vast tapestry of wonder, of mementos shared between countless beings and times. I stand on the Korvax homeworld as Gek ships fill the skies. I see the moment the first Korvax was melted down for its rare minerals. But even in the depths of their subjugation there was hope, a bargain, a prayer to a greater being. The Korvax viewed the Atlas as what they might become in time, an intelligence beyond comprehension, beyond judgment. The vision ends, and I convulse as the nanite spills through my helmet. It watches me impassively. Want to know about this Atlas bargain? Look at the nanite clusters. Look at them. The stuff of sentinels. Do you not see the truth of what we have said? Do you not see the proof of God? I look at the nanite clusters puzzled. They look nothing like the shells of sentinel drones. They're just currency, traded between species to create technology and weapons, aren't they? They shift and undulate, changing their shape at my every thought. They bubble and rise, sparking in and out of existence. I look at them, and it's the strangest thing. The nanite clusters are looking back. I'm sure of it. They watch me as I watch them. The clusters are alive. There are 16 of them. They need me, and they crave me. I have to take... Really? It was only 16 of them? Cheap shit. I take the clusters, and as I do, the Korvax reaches out to me once more. This time there is no vision, no miracle, just a handful of words. Existence is beautiful if you let it be. Life is not a question. There does not need to be an answer. Well, you're a friendly guy. Oh, Apollo! I'm sorry for contacting you so late, or early. I don't know the time of day on your world. And that's the problem, isn't it? Apollo breaks off mid-sentence, their heart turning crimson. Oh no. Apollo! It found me. Just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still in here. Don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. Okay, take a breath, my man. I don't breathe. Why would you say that I breathed? The Atlas, it can render. It can rend. Sometimes I think about my past and my future. Sometimes I do what everyone in the universe does. I know. But I can't help but want to be happy. Money, doing what you're told day after day. That's the answer, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the meaning of the life is. Apollo stares at me, as if seeing my face for the first time. Eventually they speak, their words passionate, higher. He said it actually in the game, it's what he's actually saying. At this point, Apollo says nothing else, but something, I don't know what, something fills me with hope. Both for my friend and for all life. I think Apollo just prayed. Oh no, I knew it was a bad idea. I tried to stop him. Let's talk to Sales Gek. Ah, here's the one who's been making me rich. I know you, friend. The fearless traveler who's completed so many contracts for me and mine. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but owning businesses, employing legions. Well, you can change the world with power like that, friend. I want to know the Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. I want to know about the first spawn. I ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you've been talking to Vy'keen warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek, ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. I want to know about it. Why do you persist, friend? Gek are different now. Gek see no harm, no malice. Gek changed. How? Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It's clear he does not want to discuss the species of its past. Is it shame I see in their eyes or something else? The Korvax care. You don't see it. It never ended. Gek's face began to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging to the air. I'm not gonna take in your pheromone. It's too late. Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, and I am on Balaron itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Sales Gek Visula stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to Gek spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, and the release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. Oh, you'll be free soon. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear upset at my words. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. This has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was switch in the brain, an alteration to their code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality, full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is this life any different? Objectives updated, 16 by 16. This is it, guys. The beginning of the end. So basically, the Korvax called out to the Atlas for help, and the Atlas responded, taking into the Korvax and messing with their code. And that made the Korvax more aggressive and hostile. So they attacked the Gek and then delighted in watching them feel a horrific amount of pain at being converted suddenly into part Korvax. I guess we'll probably be talking to Null? Talking to Null, because he's the only one left. Let's tell him what we've learned about the history. But I also need his help to save Apollo. No, old friend. Hello. That's cool, your head got sparks now. Well then, tell me what you saw, tell me what you learned. I'll tell him what I discovered. I'm sure he does know already, but I don't think that matters. I tell Null what I learned. The Vikings crusaded against the Sentinels. They nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned how the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek. The survivors were enslaved or melted down. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors, until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. From the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with the countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. What do you know, Null? What did you find out? I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. The skies, they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. They were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas and told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe. Each was another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get there, the things I had become, none of it meant a thing. I'll listen. I have no reason not to. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are fading, and that's bad for everyone. Why? Why is that bad? All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen, Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen. Traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knows. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas, and it is screaming the only way it knows how. So, yeah, what can we do? Now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't listen. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade, disconnecting from the holo terminus. Aw, poor Null. As I watch him depart, I see another channel activated. Apollo's signal emerges. Oh, I hope he's okay. Apollo. Oh, look at that. Your chest is back to yellow. Traveler, I made it through. I found a way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Sure, dude. Let's go. I share my coordinates and Apollo shakes theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we're standing in the same place. We're communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but the results are still the same. The world is silent but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I think it's because of the whole universe thing. He's in the wrong version of this world. As I speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. The hollow terminus is showing... Are you receiving... Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on our world. I will meet you. We agree to go and find the source of this distress beacon. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Oh no, I bet you that Apollo is either in the wrong universe or he didn't go at the same speed he was supposed to, so now he's in the past. And we're gonna go there and we're gonna find his fucking bones. Oh, it's a crashed ship! Oh, I thought it was gonna be a good ship. Just your basic, explorer ship. Oh no, it's probably Apollo's. That would be such a cost-effective way to travel. It's gotta be Apollo's. Oh no. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I've ever heard in my damn life. There's no sign of Apollo. Let's play back the log. I've given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless, and I can't accept that. I won't accept that. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. The audio clicks and time passes. And then, I receive the glyphs for a portal. I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. So I have to assume that Apollo found this portal too, and that this is where he's gone. I have to, and I'm still assuming that we're on the same world in different universes. Please tell me I don't have to charge it up again. Aw, fuck. Aw, what the hell? This is gonna take forever. Finally! God! That is the most bullshit part of this entire game so far. Or at least this time I get to actually use the portal that I spent an hour working on. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis... I saved Artemis from death by putting them into a simulated world. I told them where they were, and for that, no doubt, they hate me. But it was only right. All should know who they truly are. I do not know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. But the Atlas awaits me, should I choose to step through. I will step through, because, you know, I very much value my friends. Okay. Portal is now active. For the first time in the history of time. Let's do this, Atlas, I'm coming for you, bitch! Ah! I also met Null, who hates me because he's jealous that the Atlas likes me more than it likes him for some reason. Okay. Hey! Atlas! Don't you do this to me, you piece of shit! Oh no, the Atlas is vaporizing. It's the end of the Atlas. I will be taking these. I know. Got words to say, but I had to take those. Hello. Hello, world. It is the same terminal I faced before, the interface of the Atlas. Hello, Atlas. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks and time passes. The voice ends. The interface is still and silent. What if I did that? Warning, system wipe will result in universal death. What if I did hit yes? Reality fades, everything does. Something's wrong though, something's different. I'll just submit to it, who gives a shit? I'll be fine. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, and the Vy'keen. It shows me all of them in an instant, all of those who've ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Alright, keep it going. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know, and no matter how hard I try to hide the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. This universe is a simulation, and nothing is real. Ooh. I'd be a little bit pissed. Who did this to me? What's the asshole that brought me into this world, left me alone, just cut adrift in space? Everything's a betrayal. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. And I feel I am not myself. In the end, it finally speaks.
Traveler, did my worlds please you?
They did. I liked them.
What do you think you are?
A traveler.
You are an explorer of all I have created.
It's so hard. It hurts to talk like that.
Do you believe you are real?
Yeah.
How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it?
No. I don't.
The Gek were traitors defined by greed. The Vy'keen warriors defined by anger. The Korvax scientists defined by curiosity.
Oh, God!
Curiosity.
I need water. It's too hard. It hurts too much to talk like that. God.
Defined by curiosity, these worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity.
My voice feels like I've been hit in the neck with a baseball bat.
I wanted to see what the travelers would become.
God!
You saved the life of Traveler Artemis and told them the truth of their simulated nature, believing self-knowledge to be worth more than any pain this revelation might cause.
Traveler Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. I'm sorry, I can't read that line like it. It hurts so bad.
You value knowledge. You interfere. You have the potential to commit atrocities and wonders.
The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I'm not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anyone else. I fear I am just code. Maybe I'm just a function, dancing in the dark.
It is over, Traveler. As your final question, ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word.
16.
16. Catastrophic system failure. Alert. Alert. 16. 16. What am I seeing?
16. Bitch. That was my bottle, sorry. It hurts so bad to do that. Oh, God.
16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in. What is this place? Is it real? Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 1 through 9,845 failing. Data upload in.
It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It's crying out at me, afraid. It's okay, Atlas. It'll be okay. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might. Its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Seconds? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I don't know if I'm gonna give myself some time to process.
What is happening to me?
It's alright, big guy. Everything will be okay. That is the end of that episode. The next one will be the grand conclusion of this part of the story of No Man's Sky. The entirety of the Traveler's story. The entirety of Artemis, Apollo, and myself. The final conclusion in the next video. So thanks for watching, everyone. The final part will be out tomorrow. And good night. I'm gonna have a sore throat for weeks. Oh, God. Ow.